We got a 10-game slate tonight, guys. I'm Squeebs here. I got featuring Kylie today. I want to talk about last night. If you had James Johnson lineup, you definitely cashed out. He had 40 plus.
Yeah, what the hell?
The one stack that I liked was Kyrie and Horford. That definitely worked out for me. I definitely won money on that. But I didn't have James Johnson, so I definitely missed out on that. Tatum played well. The Celtics are continuing to play well. 9 games in a row.
He's never going to be that cheap ever again.
The Celtics are making the Cavs look like complete garbage right now. I mean, they're 4-6. Celtics are 9-2. They started out 0-2. They're the first team to ever start out 0-2 and be 9-2 after the first 11 games. So I'm happy about that. I've never seen the Redskins and Celtics win back-to-back games before, so I'm very excited.
Good day.
Very excited. 10-game slate today. I want to start out with point guards. Who's your favorite point guard tonight?
Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard. I'm going to agree with that. He's a little pricey, 9,800.
But really, he's not.
He is a little bit because people are going to sit there and say Westbrook's 400 more. That's why I like Lillard, because people are going to be like, oh, Westbrook's 400 more. I'm going to take Westbrook. He's $400 more. Wow. But I think Lillard drops 55 tonight. I think Westbrook.
55 plus.
Westbrook's been dropping like 35, 40. I mean, he's averaging 47 a game, but he's only averaging 20 points a game.
And still, that's not.
If
you pay for him, that's not enough.
He's averaging 11 assists, but he doesn't even get that much. I mean, he gets like, I think tonight he'll get about 13 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, maybe that's like 32, 33. So I'm going to go Lillard. But Lillard's not my favorite point guard tonight. I literally have Kemba Walker in most every lineup. I think Kemba Walker's the best point guard in the slate.
I agree. I like him.
7,400. That's the cheapest I've ever seen Kemba Walker. He's usually about 84, 85. He's averaging the same amount of points as Westbrook. He's averaging 3 rebounds. I think he gets about 6 or 7 tonight. He's my favorite point guard by far. Him and Lillard. Bust point guard.
Westbrook.
Everyone knows mine's Westbrook. I hate Westbrook.
I just think they get blown out tonight.
They
blow out. So.
They have Paul George, Melo, and Westbrook.
Yeah.
Westbrook's not 10 grand anymore. He should be about 85, 9.
That's why I like Lillard.
Yeah. But who's your sleeper point guard? And I'm shocked by his price.
Who's yours?
I'm shocked. Emmanuel Mudiay is under 5 grand. He plays 30 minutes a night. He drops 25 to 30 points per points per game.
Yeah.
Why not play Mudiay?
I agree, but my sleeper is T.J. McConnell.
I thought about T.J. McConnell,
just because Skip Bayless is out. Jared Bayless, whatever.
T.J. McConnell. How much does T.J. McConnell cost? He's got about
in the
McConnell 55.
55, yeah.
55. I don't know. McConnell.
I just think he sees a lot more game tonight.
Yeah,
like
just 6
Joel
points.
Embiid's out, Bayless is out. I'm big on Sixers tonight.
I don't know. Moody is averaging 12, 4, and 4. Yeah, I mean, I've got Kemba.
I agree with Moody too.
I've got Kemba and Moody in at least more than half my lineups, just that point guard spot. That's the easiest thing. I sit there and make a lineup. I'm like Kemba Moody, maybe Lillard sometimes. But let's move on to shooting guard. This one was tough for me because there's a lot of good shooting guards tonight.
I agree.
I looked at the top and my first glance at this yesterday. Bradley Beal. Wall might not play. Wall's gonna play tonight. Beal is way expensive, 85. I don't think he gets 45 fantasy points.
Nope.
So I wouldn't play Beal. If you want to pay up at shooting guard and you have a lot of money, you got a little bit more money left, I'd play Beal. I'm not saying don't play him, but he's too expensive. My favorite shooting guard today is definitely Victor Oladipo. He's consistent. Averages 24 points a game. He's a scoring machine. He gets the boards. I think he drops 45 tonight. Who's your favorite shooting guard?
Donovan Mitchell.
Favorite shooting guard?
Yeah.
I'd say sleeper. He's my sleeper shooting guard.
He's my favorite because my thing about shooting guards is that's the best position to drop down.
To pay down.
Because
it is.
They score. And Mitchell's against a great matchup with the 76ers who give up the most points and fantasy points to shooting guards.
Yeah, he's my sleeper shooting guard. The problem with Donovan Mitchell for me is he turns the ball over a lot.
Yeah, he does.
2.9 a game. But, no, he's my sleeper shooting guard. I was going to get to that. But,
my sleeper is Austin Rivers.
Austin Rivers?
Gallinari is game-time decision.
I think
Aldridge and Griffin are going to shut each other down. I just think that the
Yeah, I don't like Aldridge
Spurs are just going to try to shut down Griffin. Rivers is the kind of guy who can put up 30-point points if he wants to, and I just think that today's that day for him.
Another shooting guard, I was going to say Oladipo. I had two favorites tonight. They're basically the same price. You could go either one. That's why I'm saying it. D'Angelo Russell. Another.
I love D'Angelo
They're both
Russell.
the same Other than Oladipo, I like D'Angelo Russell tonight. I think he's basically the same player, so you could go either one if you wanted to pay up. I mean, I know shooting guards where you pay down, you can go Mitchell, you go Evans. But I would think about putting Russell and Oladipo in the same lineup. Because they could put 45 together. That's 90 points right there. So, I don't know. My bust, though, I hate the Raptors. I hate them. Lowry is too overpriced, so I wouldn't even think about him at point guard. But me saying that he's going to drop 30. Yeah, but DeRozan. I do not like DeRozan. He's always $8,000 and over, but I haven't seen him drop 40 in a while. He's usually at that 25, 28, 30. Yeah. So I wouldn't even think about him. I just don't like DeRozan. I never have, never will. Small forward. Who do you like?
Joe Harris.
As your favorite?
I mean, when I think about my favorite, I think about
value.
Not necessarily value, but who's gonna get the most for my money and who can help my lineup elsewhere. And that's why my sleeper for shooting guard was Chris LeVert.
Hollis Jefferson, Booker, and Jared Allen are all out tonight, so I would lean towards Joe Harris and Crabbe. Allen Crabbe too is gonna get a lot of minutes. I know Quincy Yancey is about to start, but don't even think about him. He's not. He'll play about 15 minutes, but Crabbe and Harris are gonna get at least 30 minutes together. Think about them. A lot of injuries there. My favorite small forward is the big boy, the king, LeBron.
Really?
I just think that the Cavs are playing so poorly. I think he's got it. He knows in his mindset that he has to put up 30, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
And Love's questionable. I know he's injured. Love might not play tonight.
Yeah.
So when I get the power forward, I would think about Crowder. Crowder's really cheap, so I think LeBron and Crowder are gonna. I think the Cavs win tonight. I think the Cavs beat Giannis and the Bucks tonight. I think LeBron has big numbers tonight, so I like LeBron. I like the Sixers. I like Covington.
I love Covington.
Covington has always been at 63. I would try and get LeBron and Covington in the same lineup if you can, because they're gonna put you big numbers.
I like that's my little stack tonight. The Sixers.
Yeah.
I just think Covington's gonna have to step up with Embiid out.
Yeah.
Along with Simmons. If you put Covington and Simmons in the lineup, that's.
So Joe Harris is your sleeper?
Yeah. Definitely. Who's yours?
Denzel Valentine. I had him in my lineup when I first started making this 10-game slate. Denzel Valentine averages 10 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, he's had 25 plus in the last 2 games. He doesn't start, but he comes off the bench, plays 30 minutes, plays 25 minutes.
Just because people don't start, that doesn't turn me away from
I don't like Zipser. He doesn't play enough. But I would look at Valentine. Valentine's definitely a value play tonight.
I was gonna bust Zipser, but I didn't.
If let's say you wanted to play Kristaps and Simmons in the same lineup, or LeBron and Simmons or whatever, I'd look at Joe Harris and Valentine at small forward. So that's what I'm thinking.
4,200. Yeah.
My bust at small forward. I talked about Westbrook. I'm going to talk about Paul George. I mean, they're all overpriced. I mean, he said 7,800. He's got to get you 40.
Yeah.
He gets 39, 42 the last 2 games, 26. He can put up 23 or 24, and he plays 40 minutes, and he still doesn't get 45 fantasy points. I mean, he hasn't gotten 45 fantasy points since, never.
Yeah.
He never has. So I'm not paying for it. I'm not going to pay up for him. That's not worth it. So he's definitely my bust.
My bust is Joe Ingles. He's so cheap. Everyone looks at him just because he's cheap, but he's the most average player in the NBA. He puts up maybe, if you're lucky, 20 fantasy points, but he's just so average. And
I knew in my head that you were gonna say Joe Ingles,
because
Joe Ingles is one of my sleepers at small forward. I mean,
oh my gosh,
he got 18 last game. He came out. He was a little injured, so he came out last fourth quarter, 4 or 5 minutes or so. Put 29, 26, 26. He can get you 30. And I think he plays a lot of minutes tonight. Utah really needs to win. I think him and Mitchell are the plays for Utah. I like Joe Ingles at 5,200. I think he gets you 25, 30 fantasy points. I really do.
I hope for your sake he does.
Let's move on to power forward. My top plays at power forward are my top plays for the day. And that's Kristaps and Simmons.
Simmons, definitely.
There's no reason you shouldn't have Kristaps and Simmons in any of your lineups.
Yeah.
They should be in all of them. It's at least one. I'm stacking both of them in not every lineup, but if I can, I'm going to put Kristaps and Ben Simmons in the same lineup. They're both
Ben Simmons is definitely my second play of the day, but Simmons just is going to have to, once again, step up. Embiid's out. He's going to get the ball so much more. And I don't think Ben Simmons will be this cheap ever again.
You don't like Kristaps?
I mean, it's not that I don't like him, but when I get to choosing between Kristaps and Ben Simmons, I'm just going to go Simmons.
All right. Sleeper, power forward.
Crab.
Yeah.
He's stepped up since.
Is he a power forward in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. He's stepped up. He last game put up 25-ish fantasy points, but with Booker out, Hollis Jefferson out, he's in the starting lineup. I think he sees 30-ish minutes. So I just think Brooklyn has to step up a lot today.
Yeah, I have two. One is my main sleeper. Another one is injury sleeper if he's injured or whatnot. Kevin Love's injured. I go Jay Crowder for 4,100 because Jay Crowder gets those rebounds. He's gonna play at least 35 minutes if Love's not in.
Yeah.
I like Crowder if Love's not playing. If Love's playing, then I wouldn't even look at Crowder. He doesn't play enough. Doesn't score enough.
I agree.
My main sleeper is Sabonis is out. Thaddeus Young. Even with Sabonis, I know Miles Turner's back.
Yeah.
Sabonis is out.
I almost put.
Young plays 38 minutes, 37 minutes. I mean, he's put up 27, 28, 44.
Yeah.
I think he gets you 37, 36 tonight. I think he's a rebound machine. He gets 5, 5, 6. I think he gets 10 rebounds tonight, puts up 20 points. I like Thaddeus Young. I'd like to pair Ben Simmons and Thaddeus Young together if you can. And then you can go big at center.
You
if you
definitely can do that. It's cheap.
Who's your bust power forward? Let's do that.
Paul Millsap.
Paul Millsap.
He is so freaking average. It hurts.
I don't hate Paul Millsap. I don't like him either.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm gonna play him. But he's a guy that he could get you 34. He could get you 30 points if he wanted to.
He
mean, he had one bad game. That's the thing.
Why
he had one
almost
bad
didn't
game.
put him on my bust because
So
they play well.
if you had the money, I would play him because he has a good matchup tonight.
The reason I won't play him is because if you have the money, you definitely need to spend it elsewhere.
Here's the reason I'd play him, and I thought about it earlier. I wrote it down too. I have Paul Millsap in maybe one or two lineups. He's playing Brooklyn. Hollis Jefferson is good defensively, and he's not playing.
Yeah.
Off the bench, they're good defensively as well. But Booker's not playing, so he's going to be in the first. I think in the first quarter he gets the first 10 of the first 20 points because Quincy Ainsley's going to start. And he can't play defense. I don't even know if he can play basketball. So Millsap is. I think you play Millsap tonight. Actually, this is looking at him more. I wouldn't play him over Simmons or anything like that. But I think you play Millsap. I wouldn't say he's a bust. Let's go to center.
Who's your bust?
My bust is Anthony Davis. I mean, he's so expensive. He'll get you maybe 50, 55.
But still,
but for $12,000,
for
no.
$12,000, that's
No.
they gotta get 70 every game.
Not when Simmons is on the slate. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Center. Favorite center. I think we have the same.
Jokic.
I think we're gonna have the same too. Because I think that everyone's got the same too. And they're the Jokic and Nurkic.
My thing, yes, but
Jokic
my
and
thing
Nurkic.
at center is you have to pay up because you need a center who's gonna get you 40 plus. And if you pay down in the low $6,000, you're just not gonna get that, and that could just kill your lineup.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree on that. I like Jokic and Nurkic, but for me, my lineup has been centered around Kristaps and Ben Simmons, and I think they're better.
Yeah.
They're better than Jokic and Nurkic, so I'd go down and pay for Canner and Adams. Canner and Adams.
Those are my two cheap options.
Canner and Adams get you 30, 35, and let's say you pay up for Jokic, and he might get you 50, but he might get you 30, and then
who's your sleeper?
You're in trouble. My sleeper I had this down, but I'm changing my sleeper to Canner now. My sleeper was Cody Zeller at $4,000 because Howard wasn't going to play. And honestly, even if Howard does play, and I think he is playing. I saw Howard's going to suit up tonight.
I don't see any injury.
Zeller's not bad for $4,000.
You're right.
He gets 18, 20 minutes. If he goes on a scoring streak, he gets some boards. He gets 8 boards, or he averages 8 boards a game.
You'll play him in a couple.
I might play Zeller in a couple, actually. If I can get Simmons and Kristaps. I was also thinking about this. I was going to talk to you guys about this. If you could find a way, and if you said, let's get Denzel Valentine, let's get Cody Zeller in the same lineup, let's get Moutier, who I like, Moutier, Valentine,
Joe
Cody Zeller.
Harris. Then you got
Let's
LeBron.
get Kristaps, Ben Simmons, and LeBron in the same lineup.
I agree.
So if you can
You
do
have
it,
to have those lineups.
if you can do it, do it. I would do that definitely.
My sleeper is Pau Gasol.
I thought about Pau Gasol, but I think that they're playing.
They're playing the Clippers.
Yeah, DeAndre Jordan's gonna be all over him.
DeAndre Jordan is so terrible this year. And my thing is that Griffin and Aldridge are going to be all over each other.
Yeah,
So
but
that just
I
gives
feel that
Gasol
DeAndre
a
Jordan.
shot.
I don't think Gasol is gonna get as many rebounds as.
that could
He
put
usually
DeAndre
does.
Jordan as a.
But top plays overall. Everyone knows mine already. So who are yours?
My top play is Joe Harris. At 3,200, you just can't ignore him. Like, if you don't play him.
I don't think. Okay, I
Can't
like
shoot
Joe
himself.
Harris. I'm not saying I don't like Joe Harris, but tonight might be the night where the night before a guy like that goes off.
Mhm.
He had some good shots. He did this, did that, did this, did that. I think that Crabbe is a better option than Joe Harris is. I don't think that Joe Harris is going to do as well he did last night, even with Jefferson out for the whole game.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, yeah, play Joe Harris, but I'm not saying play him freakishly. But look at Crabbe a little bit.
My second play of the day is Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons, yeah. I like Ben Simmons. I like Kristaps. And look at Kemba Walker. I mean, I talked about him earlier in the video. Kemba Walker is a scoring machine. I don't think that Jeremy Lamb has as great as a game. So I think Kemba scores 30 points. And I think he gets you about 50 tonight. So,
First place.
yeah,
Definitely.
first price a little bit. I like Kemba Walker,
Yeah.
Kristaps, Ben Simmons. When I said play Ben Simmons, Kristaps, and LeBron, now I'm starting to think that let's do Kemba, Simmons, and Kristaps. And then you can play someone like Covington. I think I'd rather play Covington than LeBron if you can, because if LeBron does okay, he might get you 40. I think Covington gets you 40. So try that out. I hope you like this video. Subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, DFS Answer Key. We tweet out throughout the night. If there's any injury updates, I'll tweet out who I like instead of that injury. Look for Dwight Howard. He may or may not play. Hollis Jefferson's definitely out. Booker's out. So look for the Brooklyn Sleepers, Harris, and Crabbe.